Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the quick 5-minute demonstration of the Dartfish video analysis software. It's Glenn Murdoch here, and I'm the Australian or Australasian Education and Sports Manager, and my intention is that in the next 5 or 6 minutes to give you a really quick basic overview of what Dartfish software can do. Let's have a look at, first of all, at the Dartfish screen. We've got 3 sections of the Dartfish screen. We've got this section here, which is the video window. We've got a section over here, which is the library, and a section below, which is the tray. The video window allows you to be able to play video. I'll just turn that down a little bit. It allows you to be able to advance video backwards and forwards 1 frame at a time. And I'm just clicking my mouse here to do that. 1 frame at a time. It allows you to be able to change the speed at which you play a video. So I'm able to take a video back to 1/4 of the speed, for example, and play it, and it will play at 1/4 of the normal speed. So lots of neat things you can do with regard to playing video. If I wanted to compare a video, I can use this icon here, which is my split screen mode. And split screen mode allows me to be able to compare 2 videos of a similar performance side by side. And you can see here what we have. I'll just blow those up a little bit. I've got an elite athlete kicking a football, and I've got a student kicking a football performing the same skill. And we're able to look at those 2 skills and make a comparison side by side. A lot of people will ask me, is it difficult to be able to get the videos so that they match up? And the answer to that is no. It's as simple as using this blue marker here and this yellow marker here, and you just scroll the videos forward, find the point that matches, and you just link the videos at that point. Nice and simple. If I wanted to overlay 2 videos, I've got the option of being able to do that by clicking on this icon here, which is our blend mode or overlay mode. That will allow me to put one video directly on top of another. And again, I've then got the opportunity to be able to analyze the video, one superimposed on another. With regard to the teaching and learning, this allows you and your students to be able to make a really nice analysis of their action compared to an elite performer, their action 1 time frame compared to another, and it will allow them to be able to feed information back to you about their performance and show you that they have a really great understanding of their performance. The overlay can put one performance directly on top of another, or it can put a performance side by side. To give you a quick example of how that can work in practice, if we look at the video that's in front of you here, I might ask my students to identify 3 separate phases of this action, and this is kicking an Aussie rules football, and I might separate those phases into ball drop, and you can see here there's a distinct difference in the ball drop. The students can actually highlight that by using the drawing tools that are available in Dartfish. The students could also identify contact, which is another phase, and you can see here that again I've got a real difference here in the contact position. So we've got ball drop as a difference, I've got contact as a difference, and I can start to analyze if there is a difference. What does that mean? Why is there a difference? And you can see at this particular point here, the student and my elite athlete are quite similar in their mechanics, but there's a really big difference with regard to the ball position. And that ball position is different because of the drop height. You can also see there's a big difference of the position of the hand on the football. So we can use the overlay and the side by side as a way of being able to analyze performance. Really easy, nice and easy to utilize. You've also got the ability to be able to turn a right hander and a right footer into a left hander or left footer by clicking on this icon here, which is the flip tool, and it allows you to be able to change right to left, left to right. Very simple. There's a whole range of drawing tools available in Dartfish. You've got a simple line. You've got markers that you're able to put onto screen. You've got angles, and the program will measure angles for you. You've got the ability to be able to use squares, rectangles, circles. Dartfish allows you to be able to delete these things one at a time, or you can take them off all at one time. So a whole range of different tools down here. Squares, circles, rectangles. One of my favourite tools is a tool called the Clone Rectangle, which is this tool just here. And it allows me to be able to trace around an area of interest on the screen and then blow that area up to be able to analyse it. Really good if you want to look at hand position, feet position. It's a good opportunity to be able to get students to zero in on one part of their performance as well. So that's the Clone Rectangle tool, one of my favourite tools. With regard game analysis, Dartfish has an outstanding way of being able to do some game analysis either as a coach or a teacher or for students individually. You can do that by selecting this icon here, which is the tagging icon. And the tagging icon will allow you to be able to do your game analysis. I'll just put a game into here. We'll use cricket as our example for today. You'll notice that the tagging screen is separated again into 3 different sections. Over here we have all of our game information, and these are the things that you would tag. So you might have players' names. In this cricket example, the delivery that they faced. We've got the outcome, so what sort of shot did they play, how many runs resulted from that shot. So a whole lot of different options there. In the middle section we've got the video window, and the video window will play the video. And over on the left hand side here we've got all of the things that have happened after the video has been tagged or edited. Now the beauty of the game analysis is that it will allow you to break down all of the individual things that are important in a game and piece them together. So in our cricket example here, I've got a whole range of things that I may want to have a look at. Now in this particular example, we've got a column here for the delivery type, we've got a column here for the shot type or the hit type, we've got a column for the result, and we've got a column for the player for this section of video. And I can sort those. So if I wanted to, I could sort every single full ball, every short ball. I could sort via the hit type, so we could look at all the leaves, the hooks, the drives. I could sort via the actual result, or I could sort via the player. So if I wanted to have a look, for example, let's go to result here. I might want to have a look at every boundary. I double click, and this will now go to the point where you can see Jackson played a cut shot for 4 runs. I click on the next one, and you'll see it was a full ball. That was hooked, funnily enough, for 4 runs. And I get the next one, it was a short ball, and it was Jackson, and again he's played a hook shot, and that's gone for 4 runs. Now, the other thing that the game analysis allows me to do is it allows me to be able to search events that have happened. So I click on this tab here, the Search Events tab, and I can select a table, and I'll get a table of the player results. And I might look at, first of all, player versus delivery, and you can see Bluey had 38 full deliveries and 15 short. Jackson had 34 full and 12 short. If I look at player versus result, it tells me that Jackson had 16 balls where he hit a single, 2 where he hit two runs, 4 where he hit 3 runs and 3 boundaries, 21 deliveries where he got no run at all. If I actually click onto those, so the 21 no runs, you'll see over here it will actually show me these are all of the deliveries where he got no run. And again, I'd be able to look through and see all of those if I wanted to. So there's a really quick indication of how the tagging mode works in Dartfish. Let's now have a quick look at how you can get video into Dartfish itself, and that can be done either live or it can be done after you've captured some video with a small camera. So we'll go here into in the action mode, which is where all the live video can be recorded. So here we are, and you can obviously see me. We're now live with my web camera just on my computer here. If I wanted to record a video live as a video feed's coming into my computer as it is at the moment, all I need to do is press the record button, perform whatever the action is that is going to occur, and press stop. And you'll see a video instantly gets created, and that video is created and sits down here in my tray. And I can just continue to select multiple video files and continue to record them if I wanted to. If I want to give the video a name, I can select down here clip properties. You can see here my file name, I'll call it Glenn. I can choose where the video sits by adding categories and values. And you'll see in the tray, as I create each new file, it'll continue to give it the file name, which is the name Glenn, with the number of the file afterwards. Now, the thing I like about that is that if you're recording students, you can either put the student's name and capture individually, or you could just have the task. So it could be Year 7 volleyball, and it'll create video files Year 7 volleyball 1 through to say 25, if that's what you've got in your class. Probably one of my favourite things to do with Dartfish, in particular live, is to be able to capture video on delay. And we're able to do that by selecting the recording options tab, and we set a live delay. So you see here I can set a live delay, let's say of 6 seconds, and then I click over onto the delay live button, and I can now set a delay into my recording. So what that means is that I can clap, which I'm doing now, and then 6 seconds later you'll see that clap will occur on screen. So your student or athlete can perform a task like my fingers running. They can run around to your laptop or swim around to your laptop and see that video on a delay. You can set 30, 40, 50 seconds of delay into your video. It's a great way of being able to give your students and your athletes video feedback on a delay. It's immediate. It enables them to get a great idea of the knowledge of their performance, and it opens up the loop of learning. Now, Dartfish will also enable you to capture on delay, so you can see an activity, set a 3 or 4 or 10 second delay. After you've seen the activity that you wanted or the desired activity, you press record, and Dartfish will go back in time and record the previous 10, 20, 30 seconds that you were looking for. So it's kind of like having a time machine. Enables you to see an activity, decide you want it, press record, it'll go back in time and it'll get that activity for you. So really quick introduction to Dartfish. I look forward to answering any questions that you might have, and my details are all at the end of this little video production, and I look forward to catching up with you all soon. Thanks very much.